everyone, it's Claire Renee, and this week on the channel we're going to be talking about all the very positive things that being goth has brought into our life. For me personally, this is a very easy thing to come up with because it's been the biggest and most positive part of my life, just as a whole. It's changed me as a person. It's kind of created who I am, especially since I became goth and started, dressing goth, listening to goth music so young. It's kind of all I really know. I don't know how to be any other way. So lots of positive things I know I can connect with being goth. One thing is my self-confidence. I'm borderline narcissistic. I just feel that if you look in the mirror and you don't like what you see, you can't count on the rest of the world to like who you are. It's up to you to, be proud of who you are and love everything about yourself. So all the various times in my life when it came to just, my appearance and things like that, I look back and think, oh my God, you look ridiculous. But I don't think during those times I ever felt I looked bad or that I looked ridiculous. Because I learned to just be proud of who I am. Because when you walk down a hallway, especially in high school, and you're dressed very strangely, you're going to get stares. You're going to get a bunch of really rude comments, some points, some laughs, especially in junior high. That was really bad. And if I couldn't learn to just not notice it and not care because, their opinions don't even matter, then I wasn't going to make it through high school. I was going to leave. I was going to switch schools. I was going to, list a million things to just get away from it. And it would have been horrible, and it would make my whole life awful. But now, when I leave my house, when I go to school, when I go to the mall, when I go to family events, no matter who I see, no matter what they think of who I am, what they think of how I dress, it's irrelevant to me because I know that in the end, I know what's appropriate. I know that there's nothing wrong with how I dress. I know that even though I wear dark colors, I'm not a dark, sad, mopey person. I'm a very happy person, and my life has become better because of the subculture. Another thing would probably be, all the great people I've met in the subculture. There are so many different kinds of people in the world, and I think I'd be robbing myself experiences in life if I tried to stay away from a certain kind of people without getting to know them. So that's kind of taught me to be friends with people who are goth and be friends with people who aren't goth. And I think that's another thing that I learned through the subculture is, I didn't want people looking at me and judging me and disliking me without even knowing me. And that taught me that, I can't expect people to not judge me and not feel poorly towards me without even knowing me if I was going to be like that towards other people. It doesn't matter how other people dress. It doesn't matter, what they may seem like at, a second's glance in the hallway or on the street. You don't know them, you don't know their story, you don't know their life, and you don't know what they're really like. For people who met me kind of after my transformation, if you will, into the subculture, they tell me that when they first met me, I was really scary to them. Which, to that I say, okay, that's alright, thank you for stepping over that boundary, that thing that scared you, and becoming my friend. Because I appreciate that, because I appreciate those kind of people in my life who look at me and think, she can be kind of weird looking, and she can be a little strange and off-putting, but she's, she's pretty chill, and I'm glad I got to meet her. Another thing would probably be the fact that being goth has taught me what I want to do with my life. I feel like if I would have gone any other way, I never would have fully appreciated the way clothes can make me feel. I feel on top of the world when I look like this. And feeling that way has taught me that I don't ever want to do something in my life that doesn't involve clothing. That doesn't involve the way people look and taking something so small and so simple and turning it into something truly empowering. That's why I've decided for my life I'd like to, sell my own clothes, make my own clothes, things of the sort. And I already do make my own clothes a good portion of the time. And, the whole DIY aspect, it just teaches you that you can take something that was nothing, or nothing to you, or nothing to someone, and turn it into something empowering and strong. And when you walk outside in it, you feel like nothing can stop you. And, there are varying aspects of the Gothic subculture, the lifestyle, the clothing, and the music. The music is the thing that started the subculture. And through that, I've learned a lot of things. I've learned how truly beautiful, some kind of gloomier types of music are. I learned a new appreciation for music. Listening to goth music has opened the doors to various other kinds of music, various types of genres and time periods of music that I wouldn't have listened to without it. I wouldn't have just found this online. Is goth music the only music I listen to? No, but it's my favorite kind to listen to, and it's opened my eyes to a million other different kinds of music, and that's what I love. At the end of the day, when I'm in bed and I can't sleep, I'm going to play The Cure, and that's something that I think if you've ever been up late at night, you can't sleep, and it's just dark, there's nothing going on, and you just put your headphones on, and whatever you hear, whatever you put on right then, I think that's when you know what kind of music you really like. A lot of people say I like this and I like that to please other people, to kind of like get to know people and listen to what they think other people want them to. I know lots of people like that. I've been like that before in my life. But when you're alone and you put that kind of music on, you feel amazing. That's the kind of music that really means something to you. Bands like The Cure, Joy Division, Bauhaus, these are the bands that I listen to when I'm down, when I need something to kind of bring me back up. Are all my favorite bands goth? No. I have millions of favorite bands. Okay, I don't have millions. I have lots of favorite bands, and just a few of them, well, most of them, are from the Gothic subculture. But again, it's, one of those things that opened my eyes up to a bunch of other things, which I think can kind of tie together every aspect of the things that I love about the subculture, is it has opened my eyes so much. I've learned how I want people to treat me and how I can treat other people. I've learned that appearance doesn't really mean anything, You can't judge someone based on how they look. I've also learned that though you can't judge other people on how the way you look can change your world. When I get up, and if I were to put on Uggs and like yoga pants and one of those like I love pink or love pink shirts, though that's an appropriate style choice for someone my age who's going to high school, I could never leave my house like that. I did it once out of curiosity, and it was like a spirit day at school. I don't remember what it was, a while ago, and it was the most uncomfortable day of my entire life. I left the house and I didn't feel like myself. And that's, one of the times I started to realize that this is who I am. Whether this is who I am for the next few years of my life and the past few years of my life, or this is who I am for the rest of my life. Right now, this is who I am. And it's changed me, and it's created the person that I am. It's also opened my eyes up to the kind of people I want in my life. If someone's willing to look at me and think I'm spooky and not want to be my friend, that's someone I don't want in my life. I don't need friends like that. And if people look at me, don't like the way I look, don't want to be my friend, try to be my friend, and don't like me still just because the way I look, more kinds of people I don't want in my life. And the people who have been my friends before and didn't want to be my friend after I started dressing this way, because I don't know if I was embarrassing or if I was whatever. Those are the kind of people I need in my life. I need people who are going to love me and support me no matter what. I don't care if you're your friends or your family. Real family are the kind of people who are going to love you no matter what. And being who I am, being goth, has uncovered those kind of people in my life. I could paint you a picture. I could write you a list right now of the people in my life that will love me no matter what I do. If I go into the bathroom, shave off all my hair, and, just go crazy, shave off my eyebrows, do a bunch of stuff that I actually think is really cool. If, I go and get like 6 other piercings tonight and a sleeve done in the next month, they wouldn't care. The people that know that I can mess up a lot and I can do really stupid things, and I can do some things that maybe I won't like in a few years, but they still love me and they still support me because they know that that's growing up. So as you can see, the goth subculture is something for not everyone, because not everyone loves the same things. But if you're like me, being a part of the goth subculture is a way to feel at home. Being goth has opened my eyes up to different kinds of music and people. It's opened my eyes to who I am and what I hold dear. It's opened my eyes to everything in my world. Being goth is the biggest part of who I am, but it doesn't always seem like it because I don't try anymore to be goth. I wake up and I put on clothes and that's who I am. And I think that's when you realize that you're not doing something for attention. You're not doing it to be the spooky kid. You're not doing it for anything like that. You're just doing it because it's who you are, not just because you don't have any other clothes to pick from. Just who I am. So I found myself in the subculture, and that is the most positive thing anyone can have. That kind of experience, that feeling that you just know, this is who I am, whether it be for right now or for the rest of my life. This is who I am. Whether you have that feeling that this is who I am right now, or if it's who I am right now and for the rest of my life, it's an amazing feeling, and it makes you feel like you can conquer the world, and you start changing your life. And you start realizing that you gotta do things to please yourself, not please others. Anyway, I'll see you guys soon, and make sure to comment, share, subscribe with all your friends. Let me know what you think. What do you want to see from this channel? Are you into outfits of the day, makeup, what is it? Let me know, and I'll see you guys soon.